Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. I hope you guys are having a great day. This is a single stream onto YouTube, so welcome to my YouTube subscribers and all of you viewers. It's been a little bit since we've done a stream about Tori, and I have these like mixed feelings about this girl. Like in the one breath, like Tori will always be Donna Martin to me, and I will always be like David and Donna forever. You know what I mean? From Beverly Hills 90210, because it was one of my favorite shows when I was growing up. Tori's a little bit older than me, but I was definitely an avid fan of Beverly Hills 90210 back in the day when I was in like middle school, and it ended when I was in college. Tori, for her part, hasn't had, she's been on some reality shows. She had like Story or True Tori. There was that whole stuff with her husband. I mean, she's been on reality TV. She's tried to be back on the 90210 reboot thing, and that kind of failed. That show actually was canceled. It was like a 6-episode reboot that literally no one watched. I actually did a review of what the synopsis of it was, and I was just like, as a longtime 90210 fan, was not interested in a reality show about them becoming a reality show. I didn't get it. Anyways, plus with Dylan gone, I just didn't want to hear about it, because I will be forever Dylan McKay girl, and I was so sad when he was gone. Now, some of these guys have gone back on and done things successfully. After the show aired, she did some made-for-TV movies. She did some reality TV, but she's also made some colossal mistakes when it comes to cash, because she grew up freaking loaded, like silver spoon in her mouth, has no concept of money, time, anything. Didn't have anyone teach her how to balance a checkbook. When her dad, Aaron Spelling, who, produced 90210 and Charlie's Angels and Dynasty, I think, like a humongous TV producer, passed away, he did not leave a large portion of his estate, which was millions and millions and millions of dollars, to her. Instead, he left it all to his wife, Candy. And Candy has, for her part, not, really chilled out or helped this family. Now, they have been plagued with financial problems. Let's just say she was always in the news for owing money. And even like, I think last week, American Express was requesting some sort of warrant or something. She owes a lot of money. So she owes $38,000. She needs to pay back a balance of $38,000 and $88,000 to American Express. She's been sued by City National Bank for not making monthly payments on her loans. They're constantly moving. Dean isn't the most stable when it comes to work. So naturally, when she was, looking for some ways to do cash, she's had this Cameo account for quite some time. Here's her Cameo. You can book anywhere from 1 minute to 2-minute video. I'm not even lying, for $100 on Cameo. Now, most reality stars and these folks, they don't typically charge $100, but whatever. If people are willing to pay for it. Now, she has 6 cameos actually listed and shown out. And again, they range from 58 seconds to just over 2 minutes. And it says, actress best known as Donna Martin from Beverly Hills 90210, The Masked Singer, and as the Unicorn, now starring in the new Beverly Hills 90210 on Fox. Also starred in Scary Movie 2 and Trick, Proud Mama of 5. I thought she had 5, I guess. Okay. So naturally, she charges money for her cameos, and for a lot of people that are in this world, they make money through these. You also see reality stars, and Mama June right now is like, hey guys, it's Mama June, and I'm back. Can you set up a cameo and I'll say hi to you? You know what I mean? Like, everyone does cameo. Even Jeremy and Ginger do cameos. So she was promoting this virtual meet and greet. So here was the flyer, and it says, Tori Spelling live individual video chat event take virtual selfies together while you chat, download a copy of your video and video call after. She's booking appointments for Thursday, April 9th at 5 p.m. Central Time or Pacific Time. So when people clicked on the link and she posted this on Instagram, it brought them to this and it was asking them to pay $95 for the meet and greet. Now, people immediately were like, whoa, Tori. Like, and she was sort of like doing this as it was marketed as a way for her to, entertain you guys while you're at home, because most of us are stuck at home right now. And so Tori was marketing this as like, this is me entertaining you guys while we are all stuck in quarantine. Okay. Well, a lot of fans were pissed off about that because there's been a lot of like celebrities that are doing these types of things for free right now because you have a humongous portion of the country that's out of work right now. Unemployment rates are going like super high as like non-essential places are closing. Nobody's buying clothes. I mean, it's really like, unless you are in the grocery world or like a pharmacy, everyone else, nobody has money to spend on this kind of stuff. So people were like literally upset. And this person on Dean, now I'm going to show you the video of Dean, but they said, first of all, there are plenty of celebrities who are donating their money or their time or their music to help others during this. Secondly, whatever Tori decides she wants to do is totally her own business. If she wants to charge people for a meet and greet, that's her right. And last of all, I find it a little hard to believe that not only are you both celebrities, but she is the daughter of Aaron Spelling. And I find it difficult to believe that the two of you are so broke that she has to do something like that for money. And people were people were pissed off. So on hers, they were saying, of course it's $95 because during this, I have all kinds of money to spare, or people are doing free concerts and you're charging. How about you do a lottery or do random picks for winners, please? And this is true. A lot of celebrities are doing things for free. Like, I'm no fan of Jeffree Star, but he has been doing like handouts. Like, he has been doing raffles where he's giving away cash to people who are out of work. He did one, I think, for $30,000. He's been doing a couple handouts of $5,000. There's been country music stars like Garth Brooks, Trisha Yearbook, all these other like people doing free concerts for people, knowing that everyone is out of work and it's a way to keep people entertained. So Dean McDermott is always one for defending his wife. And he will constantly, I don't know how to say this, he will go out of his way to, I don't know, enable her. But he went on this rant on Instagram, and I'm just going to play you part of it, but he gets pretty mad.
I find myself having to come to my wife's defense yet again. I'm really disappointed because she's catching flack and being dragged for doing a live meet and greet. People are upset that given the current situation we're in the lockdown and the coronavirus, that she's charging people money to do a meet and greet. Well, a company approached her and thought, hey, what a great idea, because everybody's on lockdown, everybody needs entertainment. And why not have a meet and greet and bring some levity and some fun and some humor and love to this situation? But no, instead, because it's Tori Spelling, she gets dragged and she gets the haters coming down on her for simply doing something to entertain people.
I don't think it's because it's Tori Spelling. Honestly, I feel like any celebrity that's doing this kind of stuff right now is getting criticized. I mean, even people that are promoting their projects, their products, and their merch are getting criticized. When Kim Kardashian was promoting like her Skims line and saying, we'll donate money on your behalf to feed people, people were dragging her for it. So it's definitely not just Tori right now at all. It's really anyone that appears to be trying to profit during this time. So I had that to say, Dean.
But more importantly, to provide for her family. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with providing for your family at this time? All the studios, everything is shut down. She has no way to work like everybody else. She has no job to go to. So why can she not work from home and do a live meet and greet with fans and give them some light and love and have some fun? There are numerous celebrities out there that post stuff and influencers, and they're out there making money every single day. But no, let's drag Tori Spelling.
Okay, this is also not true. Like, I will tell you guys right now, straight off the bat, like, my ad revenue is down in the toilet right now. I am making peanuts on this channel compared to when ad revenue is higher when we're in a better economy. But that is not stopping me from coming on YouTube, knowing that the same amount of views are going to make a ton less money right now because I know people are dependent on this entertainment. And I'm also not asking or charging people $95 to watch these videos. You know what I mean? So I think a lot of us that are entertaining others are doing so because, one, we know people need something to distract themselves. Two, we know that we're going to make a lot less money, if anything at all, but it doesn't matter because it's more important that we entertain people. At least that's how I feel. Like, I don't care if I make less because right now that doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is keeping people happy, right?
Give her a hard time. My wife is one of the hardest working women in the business, okay? And she is simply providing for her family. So everybody needs to back off and just take a breath and relax. I don't know how many times I've had to come on.
Isn't that funny how he's telling people how to relax when he's literally got smoke coming out of his ears? Like, seriously, he is furious right now. And then I'm just sitting here going, what are you doing, Dean, to actually provide for your family? Are you like making money for your family? Are you doing stuff to help your family? Or is Miss Tori just your money bags? And if you are literally relying on Cameo cash to like feed your family, I can't believe that. There is absolutely no way in any revenue that do I think that $95 at 20 spots is what she's doing to feed her family. No way. There's no way. That's not even that much money for a celebrity, okay?
And tell people to chill out. She's a wonderful person. She's providing for her family, but Tori Spelling always gets the haters and gets dragged. And this is the other thing. You know what? It used to be cancel culture. Now it's drag culture. And this has to stop too.
He acts like Tori's the only one that gets dragged, but literally everyone that's asking for money right now is getting dragged.
To stop dragging people. She's simply trying to make a living, trying to provide for her family, and provide some entertainment. You want to drag some people? Why don't you go and drag people who are making millions of dollars doing this? And how do you know? How do you know? Everybody reads this and they just jump down her throat. How do you know she's not giving part of this to charity?
Well, I don't know because you literally just said, Dean, that she's trying to feed her family. So what is it? Is she donating the money or is she feeding her family? And this is another thing that I think is really kind of tacky is when you try to like sell a product and then you donate a portion, especially right now, because people, if they want to donate, should just donate. They shouldn't have to buy something to give back. Because if I donate my own money, I don't ask you to buy anything. And if I donate my own money, I get the tax write-off. But if you get this to her, you don't get the tax write-off. She gets a tax write-off if she gets to donate a portion. I just don't understand this logic.
And you know what people don't see my wife do? People don't see my wife spend 20 minutes in a grocery store with a fan or taking a phone call because she's been recognized. And, oh, my daughter's a big fan. Please, will you talk to her? Nobody sees all the stuff that she does on her own time, even with her family in tow. She has time for everybody and all her fans. So stop the dragging.
Here's the thing about Tori is I do not deny. I think that Tori is probably a very nice celebrity. I like Tori. I think she seems personable. Again, she's funny. I bet you she does do these things, but it's just the look, right? It's that tone deaf look of $95, right? For a virtual meetup. It's a lot. I mean, she could do it for 20. She could do it for 30. It's the amount, I think, that is what has got people so upset.
Stop it. It's ridiculous. Let people be. This is a difficult time, and we're all trying to do our best. So let's show a little love and compassion out there, okay? Everybody's all about love, and we're all in this together. So let's be in this together. And if people are making money and making a living, influencing or doing meet and greets or doing videos, let them alone.
But see, here's the difference. I'm making videos right now. I'm doing things to entertain people, Dean, and I'm not asking anyone to give me money. They can do super chats if they want. They can become members if they want, but it's a choice and it's a couple bucks. It's not $95, right? Also, if people want to pay for it, they can, right? People can pay for it if they want to. So I understand that. But at the same time, this like feigned outrage as though Tori's the only person ever that gets, criticism because of this kind of stuff. It's like, how long has she been in the public eye? How long? At some point, you have to just ignore this kind of stuff. I mean, even I'm learning this. I'm literally learning this as we speak. I'm trying my best to get better at ignoring this kind of stuff. I know it's hard, Dean. I know it's hard. Take a deep breath. Get offline. Don't worry about these people.
You go to someone's house who is a computer programmer who's working from home and saying, hey, man, why don't you do this for free because of the situation we're in? No, you wouldn't. But no, because it's Tori Spelling, you think it's okay to do. Well, you know what? I'm here to tell you it stops now. Stop the dragging and get off my wife's back.
Or what? Or what? What are you going to do? I don't get it. Stop it. Okay, first, I don't think anyone should be dragged. I don't think anyone should be dragged. I think people have a right to criticize her, right? Anyone that's in the public eye has a right to be criticized. Anyone, you can like or dislike any single person. I don't believe in this whole like, let's cancel Tori, let's drag her. Do I think the optics of her choice are great? No, but I don't think Tori has good optics when it comes to money ever. I mean, she has no concept of money. So Amanda wants to know what dragging is. So dragging is when people like sort of, they criticize, but it's to a point where like everyone kind of like comes in with it and they start like taking the train and they're like, making it a big deal when it really isn't a big deal, which is what is happening here. It's becoming a bigger story than what it should be, but he's not helping it by doing a 4-minute, like angry reaction, acting like Tori's the only one that gets criticized. You can choose. The beauty of these things is like, if you don't like it, you don't have to pay for it. There's maybe somebody out there that does have money that wants to do this. But I think like her upbringing, she has no understanding of like, yo, $90 is a ton of money, or $95 is a ton of money to some people, right? To a lot of people, in fact. And there's a lot of people out of work right now. Jamie J says, Tori asking for money for cameos doesn't affect my life in any way. Yeah, it doesn't affect my life in any way either. And I think anyone can either be upset or not upset. Zoe, thank you for your super chat sticker. And CA Jordan, thank you for yours as well. Kristen, one of my longtime members, says this guy is a tool and he just set both of them up for all kinds of dragging. And that's my point, is that he made it worse for her. They could have just sat back and like not responded, but sometimes I feel like the response is worse than letting it go. And I'm learning that still. But it surprises me in with how long they've been in the media that this is the reaction. You know what I mean? Like, you've been in the public eye for millions of years. Why are you getting so uptight about this? I mean, yes, the studios are closed, but Tori has a YouTube page. Tori still has brand deals. Tori still has all these other options. It's not like that's all that they have. You know what I mean? Like, Chastity says, get it, Katie. She was going off saying, girl, you're gonna respond. I don't know. MD says, she's a grown woman now. The spoiled little rich girl act, not knowing about money, act is old now. And I like Tori, but I don't care if she does this. And like I said, I don't care if she does this either. To be honest, I saw the story yesterday and I wasn't going to cover it. But when I saw Dean's reaction, I was like, oh God, I have to cover this, right? Because this is ridiculous. It's an overreaction. It's an overreaction. I don't know. American Express is saying, go girl, go, and send that money to us. Because she owes American Express a lot of money. And it is tough right now because the entertainment industry is closed. Nobody's filming. The studios are closed. Some of the studios, like Andy, for instance, Andy Cohen, who does Watch What Happened Lives, he's actually doing like virtual interviews, which is cool. I heard that Saturday Night Live is going to have stuff where they're going to do from home skits, you know, like, so it'll be a little bit different. But in today's age where you can do so much virtual stuff online and when you have streaming capability, it's not hard to find ways to entertain. I think what's the biggest difference is going to be in a few months when we would be filming right now and there's nothing coming out. That's going to be kind of the time where we're all going to be feeling it. Right now, we're not necessarily feeling that these people aren't working. But I feel like Dean made this worse because I was never going to drag her for it, ever. And I don't think that, you know, a couple people getting outraged. I think people are always have their eyes on her because she's Tori Spelling and she makes terrible choices with money. You know what I mean? But she's not being dragged just because she's Tori Spelling. Mandy says, she's funny when she gets feisty. Is Tori in debt? I don't ever pay attention. Yes, Tori's in debt. She owes a lot of people a lot of money. And then Rachel says, maybe if they need money, maybe they'll have to get a job, get their hands dirty. You know, that's another option too. Get a job, Dean. What are you doing for your family, buddy? All right, you guys, what are your thoughts? Are you like, leave it alone? Or are you like team, I think what she did is outrageous? Or are you team, Dean, you totally made this 1,000 times worse? Comments, you know what I mean? Like, why don't they declare themselves bankrupt? No idea. I have no idea. Amanda says they've lost their homes a couple times. Yeah, I think they have. They don't own a house anymore. They rent. And let's be frank, you guys, these people do owe money, but they're still like rich people broke. You know what I mean? They're still richer than 99% of the world. LMAO, when Dean stopped dragging her, I thought he meant drag queens stop impersonating. Oh, Diane. Oh my God, yes, Stephanie. Dean is being an LOL cow. You know what? There's going to be a Dean McDermott thread pretty soon on Kiwi Farms or on like the tea, you know, those tea forums. He's totally being an LOL cow. Totally, 100%. Lisa says they still live in a big house with over 5,000 square feet. Thank you. Most of America doesn't live in that big of a house. And Catherine finally says their point of view is so messed up. So I think we're going to have, I think it's going to be a mixed bag with your reactions. Like I said, I don't think anyone should be dragged for anything unless it's like completely outrageous. Just does not, to me, fall in the completely outrageous, I can't believe you're doing this kind of thing. I think the optics are poor. I think the timing is not right, but that doesn't mean she can't do it. And if people want to pay, they can. But Dean, just stay off the internet. You lose the internet today, Dean. You lose the internet. All right, you guys, I want to hear what your comments are before you go. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, as well as hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. Leave me some comments and share this video. All right, have a great rest of your night. Bye.